Hey there! Did you know that YouTube, the website we all use every day, almost didn't happen?
That's right. Today, YouTube is the second most visited site in the world. Over 1 billion hours of video are watched on it every day. But when it started, no one believed it could work.
Imagine being called cute by investors when you pitch your idea. That's what happened to YouTube's founders.
And they didn't stop there. They faced big problems, like running out of money and even fighting off lawsuits from huge companies.
Yet, these three friends didn't give up. They built a platform that changed how the world shares videos.
Stick with us, and we'll tell you how they went from sleeping on floors to selling YouTube for over $1 billion.
It's a story of risk, hard work, and a little bit of luck. Let's dive in.
So let's start with the three guys behind YouTube: Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawed Karim. Before YouTube, they all worked at PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal was a big company for sending money online, but working there wasn't always fun. When eBay bought PayPal, things changed a lot.
The new owners didn't care about the workers. They treated them like numbers. Steve said it was like being in a factory.
That's rough. No wonder they wanted to leave. I heard Steve was already thinking about starting his own company.
True, but they didn't plan to start YouTube right away. The idea came later. First, they needed a break from PayPal.
Makes sense. After all, they had worked there for years, and they were so tired. But you know what's cool? They didn't give up. They started thinking about what to do next.
Exactly. And that's how big ideas are born, when you're unhappy with what's around you and want to make something better.
It's a good reminder. Sometimes tough times push you to try new things. This was just the beginning for them.
Did you know that Steve, Chad, and Jawed had to take big risks before starting YouTube?
Oh, I heard about that. Steve, for example, dropped out of school to work at PayPal. Can you imagine how hard that decision must have been?
Totally. His family wasn't happy about it. They thought it was too risky, but Steve said, "If it doesn't work, I can go back to school."
That's a good way to think about it. Chad had a tough time too. He didn't even have enough money for food when he first started at PayPal.
I know. He had to sleep on a friend's floor because he couldn't afford rent. But he didn't give up.
And Jawed had his own challenges. He almost didn't get into the computer program at his school, but he didn't take no for an answer.
That's right. He wrote a letter to the school, asking them to give him a chance. And it worked.
These guys all had one thing in common. They didn't let fear stop them. They took chances because they believed they could do something great.
And that mindset set the stage for YouTube. Sometimes taking risks is the first step toward success.
So, after leaving PayPal, Steve, Chad, and Jawed started meeting again to talk about new ideas.
They had a lot of ideas. At first, they wanted to make a dating site where people could upload videos of themselves.
Yeah, they thought, if people can upload photos, why not videos? But it wasn't easy to make this happen.
Not at all. Back then, uploading videos was a big problem. The files were too large, and websites couldn't handle them.
Exactly. Then they found something called Flash Player 8. It made video files smaller and easy to play on any computer.
That was a game changer. Steve and Jawed worked on the website's coding, and Chad handled the design.
And you know what they named it? YouTube. U for user-created videos and tube, like a TV.
Such a cool name. But at first, no one wanted to use the site. Even when they asked people to upload videos, no one did.
It must have been frustrating. They even posted ads offering money to women to upload videos, but no one answered.
Can you believe that? They almost gave up, but then they decided, let's make this a site for all kinds of videos, not just dating.
And that decision changed everything. YouTube was finally starting to take shape.
So after they turned YouTube into a general video site, things started to change, right?
That's right. At first, people uploaded random stuff, videos of their pets, vacations, or just funny moments.
It wasn't what the founders had in mind. Steve even said, "I don't see many videos I want to watch."
But then, something surprising happened. People started sharing YouTube videos on MySpace.
MySpace was huge back then. It was one of the first social media platforms. Sharing videos on MySpace helped YouTube grow fast.
And because YouTube let people upload any kind of video and share links, it became super popular.
But with more users came new problems. They needed more servers and bandwidth to keep the site running. That wasn't cheap.
Steve even used his personal credit card to pay for it. He kept asking the bank to increase his credit limit.
That's dedication. But they couldn't keep doing that forever. They needed more money. And fast.
True. Still, it's amazing how one small change, letting people share all kinds of videos, turned YouTube into a site people couldn't stop using.
As YouTube grew, not everyone was happy about it. Big companies like NBC and MySpace tried to stop them.
Yeah, NBC got upset because people were uploading clips from their TV shows, like Saturday Night Live. They even threatened to sue YouTube.
That must have been scary, but the YouTube team didn't give up. They made tools to help companies find and remove videos that broke copyright rules.
NBC liked that, and later decided to work with YouTube instead of fighting them. They even promoted their shows on the site.
But MySpace was a different story. They blocked YouTube videos and didn't let anyone talk about YouTube on their site.
Wow, that's harsh. I heard MySpace did that because they wanted to start their own video service.
Yep, but YouTube fought back. They told users to complain to MySpace, and it worked. MySpace lifted the ban after a few days.
It's amazing how the YouTube team handled these problems. Instead of giving up, they found smart ways to solve them.
That's true. Every challenge they faced made them stronger and helped YouTube grow even more.
YouTube was growing fast, but running the site cost a lot of money. The founders knew they couldn't keep up on their own.
Right. That's when they decided to sell YouTube. Big companies like Google, Yahoo, and Microsoft all wanted to buy it.
But the founders didn't want to sell to just anyone. They wanted to make sure YouTube could keep growing the way they dreamed.
In the end, they chose Google. Google agreed to let YouTube's team stay in charge, and they bought it for $165 billion.
That's such a huge amount of money. But it was the right move. With Google's help, YouTube solved its money problems and kept improving.
One of the first big changes was the YouTube Partner Program. It let creators earn money from ads on their videos.
That was a game changer. For the first time, people could turn making videos into a job. Some even made millions.
And then came the algorithm, which showed users videos they might like. That made people stay on YouTube even longer.
Today, YouTube isn't just a website. It's part of daily life. It's amazing to think it all started with 3 friends and a big idea.
And that's how YouTube went from a small idea to one of the biggest websites in the world.
It's an amazing story. 3 friends took risks, faced big problems, and never gave up. Now, billions of people use YouTube every day.
It shows that great things can happen if you believe in your idea and work hard.
So, what do you think? Whose story should we share next? Let us know in the comments.
And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories like this one.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.